Smoking on a thorn, can you smell that? Put 100 bands in a duff bag.
Can Lil Pump be considered punk rock?
Zeros.
Yeah, he can. As well as his fellow Floridian Smoke Perp, Ski Mask the Slump God, and XXXTentacion. Using punk to categorize South Florida's Soundcloud movement is accurate when you take into account the definition and principles of the punk ethos. Punk describes a loosely connected movement of anti-establishment rock bands that began in the mid to late 70s and redefined how music was played. Punk was fast.
We were playing so fast that 3-minute songs became 1.5-minute songs.
Shocking.
You dirty fucker.
What a clever boy.
What a fucking rotter.
Well, that's it for tonight.
And abrasive.
Even Debbie Harry talks about when she would go to radio stations, people were afraid of her because they heard she was punk rock, like she was going to pull out a knife or something.
South Florida's SoundCloud rap is all of these things. The songs are rarely longer than 3.5 minutes. The sound is brash. And the main players love to shock fans. The dawn of 70s punk and the Sunshine State SoundCloud rap each fed on economic hardship. You can see the similarities between the bleak surroundings of the Sex Pistols lead singer Johnny Rotten's childhood and the high unemployment in Broward County, home of Ski Mask the Slump God. But it is limitation that leads to creativity.
X recorded my first song. He ordered the stuff off of eBay. It was like a snowball mic. It was like the cheapest mic you could get. It sit on like 3 prongs.
Punk rock gave me a platform to put a band together and do it my way. And that was good for an 18-year-old kid.
For rappers like Ski Mask and XXXTentacion, their wave eventually gave birth to new sounds with harsh beats from Suicide Boys and Ronnie J.
But that's how we got distorted music. With the we actually started making the distortion like to the best of our advantage. So we use distortion in our music now.
Like the late Sid Vicious, who was accused of stabbing his girlfriend Nancy Spungen to death, angry teens like XXX are at the forefront, creating controversy in their music and in real life. XXX is currently awaiting trial on charges stemming from an October 2016 arrest for battery and false imprisonment of his pregnant girlfriend. Rampant drug use in both movements foster unpredictability and a fixation on death.
I think that there's a present bitch. It is the answer to everything. Waiting for Grim Reaper's banishment or for my prayers be heard or be answered quick.
Me personally, I want to die at 27.
No, you can't say that.
Smoke Perp lays in a coffin on his Dead Star album cover, which could be paying homage to famous punk rocker G.G. Allen's actual funeral. This isn't the first time hip-hop has been compared to punk. In the 1970s, the genres arose simultaneously out of a crumbling New York City. Early groups like Blondie and Public Image Limited embraced Africa Bambaataa and Grandmaster Flash before they reached the mainstream. More recently, Odd Future has embodied the abrasive tone, raucous shows, and simplicity of 1970s punk rock. However, there's one major difference between bands like The Clash and Lil Pump: substance.
Everybody's sitting around watching television. Let us burn. We're bored now. Let us burn down. La, 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 la.
Many early punk songs questioned society, but the Gucci Gang leader doesn't seem all that interested.
It's just ignorant shit, bro. Like, I just make ignorant shit that's catchy, bro, and people fuck with.
It is yet to be seen what greater effect this South Florida movement will have on hip-hop and music as a whole. But it's safe to say that it is in fact punk as fuck. I'm Jacques Morel with Genius News, bringing you the meaning and the knowledge behind the music. Peace.
Let's get it!